Edward Fishman now, former Russia and Europe sanctions lead in the Obama State Department and now a senior fellow at the Atlantic Council. Edward, thanks. Peace talks in Turkey today. Real distraction or a bluff on Putin's part? What is this?
As always, we need to judge Russia by its actions, not by its words. Recall that before the invasion, Putin consistently claimed that he had no plans about attacking Ukraine, and clearly that was a lie. I think that it's much more likely and safe at this point to assume that this is just a stall tactic. If Russia does, in fact, retreat from its positions around Kyiv, that wouldn't be because Putin has all of a sudden decided that he wants peace. It's because Russian forces have lost militarily around Kyiv. They've failed to encircle the Ukrainian capital. So I think right now we need to be pretty skeptical, Shepard.
You know, the sanctions have been pretty dramatic, the yachts and the banks sanctioned, but practically, I mean, have they really done anything, or at least what we were hoping they would do on a timeline?
Certainly, from an economic perspective, sanctions are really hurting Russia's economy. We expect Russia's economy to contract by as much as 15% this year, which would wipe out almost 2 decades of economic gains. But I think politically, the answer is much more nuanced and complex. If the goal of sanctions is to make Putin seek a deal, I think we'll have to see in the coming weeks. That said, I do think there's another purpose of sanctions, which is just to degrade Russia's capacity to do harm. And certainly they will do that.
You know, on CNBC Europe today, the Deputy Treasury Secretary, Wally Adeyemo, warned anybody helping Russia evade sanctions.
What we want to make very clear to crypto exchanges, to financial institutions, to individuals, to anyone who may be in a position to help Russia take advantage and evade our sanctions, we will hold you accountable.
Evade them. Is enough being done to keep that from happening? I mean, is it even possible in a crypto world?
Certainly. Look, the U.S. has the tools to check sanctions evasion, including with cryptocurrency. And I don't think cryptocurrency, in fact, could even be used at the volumes that would be necessary for Russia to evade sanctions. The real problem, though, is that sanctions haven't escalated all that much in the last few weeks. More important than checking evasion, Shepard, is to increase sanctions, specifically on Russia's banks and oil exports. And I think those are the areas now that the U.S. and Europe need to look to if they're really going to drive Putin to the negotiating table.
Of course, that would cost a lot of money and a lot of political clout. Edward Fishman, for your time, I thank you.